Jehuti Hotep, and I'm going to teach you some math today. I'm going to show you the ancient Egyptian method for dividing numbers by 2. It is one of my top 2 methods for how to do this. So let's get started. 246. They would break that into 200, 40, and 6. Half of 200 is 100. Half of 40 is 20. Half of 6 is 3. We build those back up and we get 123. It's beautiful, but what made the ancient Egyptian system unique was how they handled an odd number in any place value. Let's put one in the tens place. So we're going to do 256. It's remarkably similar to our last question. And they would do the 40 and they would break that 1 off of the 5 and bring it to the other place value. Kind of like borrowing with subtraction or carrying with addition. So half of 200 is 100. Half of 40 is 20. Half of 16 is 8. 128. Now let's address an odd digit in the ones place. 487 becomes 486, and they just tack a little 1 on the end there. So we get 243 and a half. And you see how, as I was doing that, I was pretty much reconstructing the number in my head as I was going. So that's how we're going to do it from here on out. I'm going to show you one more example. 359. All of them are odd. So we get 200. We carry the 1 over here, and we get 140, and we carry that 1 over here, we get 18, and we have the 1 tacked on at the end. So we get 179 and a half. Boom! There we have it. The beautiful ancient Egyptian method. I love it because it's so easy to reconstruct at the end. You don't have to worry about adding things back together. Also, you don't have to do long division. I'm not a big fan of long division. I just had a thought. I'm gonna assign you some homework. Okay, so do 846, 294, and 719. Please show your work so that I can see that you used the ancient Egyptian method. Please put your answers in the comments. I would love to see them. Oh, and while I was filming this, I did a whole bit where I made a math error. I'm going to put a still shot of the math work that I did. See if you can point out my mistakes, because everybody makes mistakes in math, and if you're afraid to make mistakes, you're kind of afraid to do the math. So please don't be afraid to make mistakes. I make mistakes. Also, by the way, there's a funny story about Einstein. He made a mistake and he didn't carry a negative when he was doing one of his theories, and he concluded that the universe was actually contracting in on itself because he hadn't carried a negative properly. And so he said, well, the evidence doesn't support this theory. He tossed it out. And later, Friedman and, oh, he's a French name. Ooh, I know it. Ooh. Lemaitre. He was French. I'm sure I just said his name improperly, but those two men now have credit for concluding that the universe is actually expanding, which is part of the Big Bang Theory. So, hey, even Einstein made mistakes. So, good luck finding my mistake. Thanks. Bye-bye.